A healthy fancy mouse will live on average 18 to 30 months, depending on genetic predisposition. Like most mammals, mice are susceptible to fleas, mites, ticks, and other skin parasites, as well as intestinal parasites. The cage should be cleaned regularly, and preferably treated with antimite spray. Mice are particularly sensitive to drafts and may pick up colds and other flu-like conditions. Mice can also overgroom when stressed, leading to skin irritations and fur loss. Older mice, older than a year, are susceptible to tumors, especially breast cancer in females, as the mammary tissue is distributed around much of the body. Other common cancers in mice are leukemia and lymphoma. The reason that mice, as well as many other small animals, get ill easier is due to their genomes containing more viruses. Persistent problems should be referred to a veterinarian, although finding a veterinarian with experience in treating mice can be difficult, however not impossible. Like people, fancy mice can become obese if they overeat and do not get enough physical activity. This can lead to them developing life-threatening cardiovascular disorders and diabetes as well as arthritis. Activity aids such as tubes and wheels are useful for ensuring mice get enough exercise, as well as mental stimulation. Mice also love to climb, and a wire cage with horizontal bars is perfect for this. A mouse set loose for exercise should be carefully observed, as they tend to scurry into a hiding spot and can be difficult to retrieve. As rodents, mice must gnaw to keep their incisors from growing too long. Overgrown teeth can cause occlusion, blockage of the mouth, which in extreme cases can lead to starvation. Hard foodstuffs, small pieces of wood or specially prepared blocks can suit this purpose, although some mice can grind their teeth together, bruxing, to keep them short. In rare cases, a mouse may not be able to gnaw effectively, either from malformed incisors or jaws, and so its teeth must be trimmed by a veterinarian. Mice self-groom and do not need to be bathed, unless they have a skin condition which requires special treatment. Also, like people, mice can get diarrhea. For humans in developed countries with access to clean water, this is usually not a life-threatening condition. For mice though, it can be. Once a mouse gets diarrhea, since it is so small, it can very easily lose too much liquid, causing dehydration, and die. Mice have a rapid reproduction rate. The gestation period is approximately 19 to 23 days. The average litter size is 4 to 12 young. In some instances, up to 30 young have been born. However, females have 10 nipples, so may only feed this many pups at any one time. The pups in larger litters are often weaker, smaller animals that can weaken the doe, increasing recovery time. Litters can be humanely culled to 10 to 12 mice at the very most. Males can mate with a female as soon as the litter is born, which means that a female could become pregnant with another litter within 3 days of giving birth. Female mice should not be bred before 12 weeks or after 8 months. Doing so can be very dangerous, and some mice can die while giving birth. Females come into heat around every 3 to 5 days, so the pair can be kept together for up to 10 days. Baby mice, called pinkies or pups, are born blind, deaf, and naked. Their eyes are closed and their ears are stuck to the sides of their heads. Mothers may eat any dead or sickly offspring. Pups begin to grow hair at 2 to 4 days. Ears open at 3 to 5 days, and the pups will start vocalizing. Eyes open at 14 days, and the pups will start exploring the world around them. At 3 weeks old, they look like miniature versions of adult mice. At 4 weeks, the males in the litter should be removed, lest they impregnate their mother and sisters, while the females can be left with the mother.